Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Green Bay Packers.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10, and able to get this out to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Working with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Parks. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now here's a throw that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Parks. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. On 1st and 10, Parks under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The throw over the middle, taken in. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Parks. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Parks firing quickly here, and that's complete. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 74 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Parks. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be let out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Right back to him on first down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Colts pick it up. And the return will stop right around the 25.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Now, we had the fumble last week. Now, here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of the play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Lebanon defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake. Parks. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Throwing on 1st down. Parks. We'll check this one down to Taylor. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Colts! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Thomas. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that... It's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. About 3 yards there to the 27. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 70 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. On first down, Parks. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. To throw on second down. Parks. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Point after here coming up. And it is now 21-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Thomas. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Love now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Second down and 3. Here's Love. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Packers are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Going back to Love. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Colts are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Partner, this is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Parks. And he's caught Michael Pittman with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And he'll give it here to his running back. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff as they run left side. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Rondale Moore, a touchdown catch in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game, and it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Trevor Lawrence, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, going to the air with Love. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Newton. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Love. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Newton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And they're going to speed things up here. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 3rd and 2, Parks. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He'll get 3 up to midfield. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. On 2nd and a couple. Love flushed out right. Room to run past midfield. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Newton. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Roberts. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw now. Here's Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Parks. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Parks. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd and very short, Love escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 29, Love flush to his right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Throwing on first down, Parks. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. Play action. Parks. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors. You can still play perfect football.
Love, they go play action now. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 22.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. And a give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll give it here to his running back.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And they'll indeed take a knee. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Colts, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Packers, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.
Let us get it. Metsa Santos 1-5 PS4. You down.
YBN want a thing up.